Justice Kavanaugh.
I just want to make sure I understand how you think this is different from a material support statute. So if you have a communications business or a financial business or a food business or a travel business and you serve lots of customers, but you knowingly provide your services to a terrorist organization that you know is a terrorist organization.
Yes, that would be criminal liability. That's a very important distinction.
Is that liability under this?
Not under. I mean, again, I would, you know, I would maybe want to know more, but
that's what we have. What we have is, you know, they're terrorists. Picking up on Justice Kagan's hypothetical, you provide services, communications, food, travel to lots of people, and this one comes in. You know, I know this person is a terrorist, but I'm going to provide the same service, no favorable treatment, the same service to that person as to everyone else. Congress has passed statutes to get that kind of situation. The question is this statute getting at that situation?
I think ordinarily not, but...
And why not?
Because it's
the phrase act, right?
It's the phrase act.
Or the word act.
It's the word act, but it's also application of the, frankly, common sense factors or way of looking at it. In Halberstam, it has to be substantial assistance to the act. Now,
why is your answer to Justice Kagan's hypothetical that may be liability in that case? Is it because you could prove some suspicion that that terrorist was going to commit a particular act?
Yeah,
if you don't have that, then I don't understand your answer.
No, I took that to be, maybe I misunderstood. I took that to be an important part of the of her question when I said, do you have an awareness or knowledge that that person has committed or is about to commit or something?
Well, so you know they're a terrorist, though, and let's go back to what I said. You know they're a terrorist. So by that, they're a member of ISIS. They've been involved in past activities. But you're like, well, I'm still going to give them food. Well, I'm still going to have a cell phone. I'm still going to rent a car.
There may be differences in the services. I mean, a restaurant serving somebody, I don't think you would regard that as
rental car.
Well, if he says, I need a car to get to the airport quick, so that I can get to Istanbul.
I mean, that's, well, okay.
But again, the question is, how much has the defendant willingly associated with himself or become a willing partner and been complicit in what that person is doing? And I think it depends on both the nature of the assistance, what intent or state of mind you have. I think a restaurant is very different from offering somebody, you know, here's my cell phone so you can call your compatriot. I think those are in common sense terms very different acts.
I think that's, under this statute, that has to be your position, but I've seen you got to maintain a hard line there, and in response to some of the hypotheticals, I'm not sure you've maintained the hard line, which then swallows the whole principle.
No, I've tried to maintain a hard line with respect to this service in particular, which is all the court has to decide. It's generally available, no favorable treatment. It's not face-to-face, which in your example is another very important distinguishing characteristics. It's an individualized transaction where you know who that person is by your...
I don't want to prolong this, but that's very elusive. You know ISIS is using the organization. Some human being in the defendant company knows that ISIS, a group of individuals, is using this service to help recruit others to kill people. But you know that. I don't know why the face-to-face really changes that.
I think it changes it a lot. And again, Halberstam talks about, was the person present, which, as I said, I think is, in this context really means how remote or how proximate was the defendant's association with it. And if you aid in something as generalized as recruiting, that would render these defendants culpable, responsible, complicit in every terrorist act affecting a U.S. national in the country.